Welcome to the
Podcast
with your host Jay Rudy
and Mr. Third Strike himself.
Then we got
what it is, man. 1K in the building.
all right. First off, how y'all boys feeling?
What happened to the background legend?
Background legend.
Okay.
Forget his nickname.
Background legend. You know. See here, man.
First off, how y'all boys feeling?
Blessed and highly favored. I can't complain, and even if I could, I wouldn't. I think it's flowing a little smoother now. You feel me? For sure. Yeah.
You know, we chilling, man.
How you feeling, Shell?
We vibing. You know, can't complain. Working hard.
Or hardly working.
You know.
All right, that's what's up.
What about you, fam?
Feeling good, man. You feel me?
It's a special day tomorrow.
You feel me? My birthday tomorrow.
How old you turning?
Here, man? Big 3-5, man.
Damn, boy. So what you?
Sure, for sure.
All right. So you still, if you still consider big bro, you up now? What y'all boys think?
Aunt is like 40.
I don't think I'm 40, bro. I think
about
like
40,
35,
bro.
man.
Aunt about 40, bro.
I don't think you could be called big bro no more, bro.
35 and up, you know that.
I think that's bro. 35 and up is bro.
They did come out with a chart, bro. Hold on, let me see if I can
We had
find
the chart already, bro. We went over it already,
It's
bro.
35.
All right, man. Let's jump into the first topic of the day, man. Anthony Michael Jordan Edwards
Michael Jordan.
and his situation. You want to explain the situation? I didn't know what the situation was going on.
Pretty much, they tried to trap my boy, man. An older woman preyed on a young up and coming star, knowing he about to get that bag. You know what I mean? Granted, it took 2 to lay down, but
Which I don't think that's talked about enough.
How old she is?
she 38 plus. I'm hearing different ages. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think she's about 38.
I heard
He
38. I heard
like
44.
23.
Yeah, he 23.
We got to talk about the older women grooming young men.
Trapping them, bro, because
Young famous men,
Mhm.
young rich men.
and that's not talked about. Because I promise you, if genders were reversed,
Yeah, it would have been more outrageous.
it was an older man doing that to a younger one. Come on,
yeah,
fam.
it would have
It'd have been look crazy. But when it's a man, bro, it's like, he's a man. You know what he was doing. You know what I mean? Like, well, man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say men ain't really protected like that for real, bro. You
And I
gotta
see
protect
like
yourself.
both sides. Some guys are praising him. Basically, he told her he didn't want the baby.
Mm-hmm.
He laid down with her. He told her he didn't want the baby, but she kept the baby. Now he's saying that he wants to pay the child support fully for 18 years
I respect that though.
because he don't want the baby. I see some sides are praising him, other sides is not praising him. How do y'all feel about that?
I didn't know
you could do that, but that's kind of smart because he's still on his like rookie contract.
Yeah, that's not even kind of. That is smart, bro.
That's smart. That's like $5 bands a month.
Because if I give
And
you all that,
he gonna get more money
Yeah.
once he's out his rookie contract.
they can't negotiate for no increase in payment.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's really gonna shed light. Because if I give you all that money up front, and you blow it before Jit even 10.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
And like both sides trying to play the system because she tried to move to Cali, right? Because Cali have better.
They have
Child support.
stricter child support laws and regulations.
Yeah,
But he not a dumb Jit. You feel me? He an intelligent YN. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
he told Georgia, he's like, no, look at the record. She only moved over there so she could try to get off.
yeah,
Bitch, she from Georgia. This is what we're gonna do it. And then the judge agreed
Mhm.
and sent the case back. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But because the thing you gotta really look at it, bro, when you look at the situation, in regards to them two, I'm with bro 1,000%. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like it makes sense. They both knew what it was. I don't even think Shawty wanted the Jit for real.
Mhm.
She just wanted a meal ticket.
yeah,
But the only thing that is green in a
Yeah.
sense is the Jit.
yeah.
Jit ain't got no
Jay
part of doing
asked
it.
to, be part of it, man.
So now Jit got to grow up without a daddy. But if
Yeah, facts.
if we really looking like who the perpetrator really is in this situation, it's the Dom, bro.
Mhm.
Hopefully, you know, he could make a good decision to, you know, take care of the kids still, you know.
That's gonna be hard.
At the end of the day, this is Jit, you know. But I feel him like he want to pay out the whole bread because like Dom trying to play games, bro. Dom trying to play games, so you know he just trying to like get rid of that aspect of his life. But
not
hopefully
even
he
that.
could stay within the kid's life, you know.
But
yeah, because
the
kid,
because what you gotta look at it,
that's
bro.
the only person that's not winning is the kid.
Yeah, because you gotta look at it, bro. Because bro already made it clear. I don't want no dealings with Dom at all. That's why he trying to pay all that bread so she can't use the money to whatever they're trying to get in contact with him. But the downside about that is, bro, women are vindictive, bro. She gonna be bad mouthing, bro, to the Jit the whole time. Jit gonna grow up hating him. It's gonna be almost impossible to foster a relationship with Jit without having to deal with the Dom.
And like
you can't get around it.
She already a baby mom, right?
That's what I recently came across that information. I didn't have time to fact check it
or something.
Yeah,
then you got put in key to, like, you know, I'm sure his mom is in his life, his dad probably in his life. You know, they probably want to be grandparents to the kid too. You know, so like,
I think he got other kids too.
I
think he had another kid too, and like
he taking care of that one.
I think so. I think the crazy thing is too, like we talked about earlier too, like the older women preying on the younger NBA players, because it's like second, third time that happened. Cause think about it, you boys, people be thinking like they older, bro. They young, bro. Some of them just got out of high school, some of them just got out of college. You grew up like fantasizing and watching these women. You feel me? Then you get to that status, then now they hitting you up. So you're like, wait, hold on. You feel me? Like I had pictures of you on my phone, you know, like, or back in the day they used to have like posters in their room. Like,
yeah.
I'm going. You feel me? So people got to talk about that too, cause I know a lot of people be like, bro, who's like, do they have people in their corner, like in this situation, like you lay with her, you know, you got her pregnant, like do you have people in your corner helping you? But it's like, people can't be with you all the time. You got to make that decision. And them boys, they trying to live out their fantasies, so to say, quote unquote. Bro. You know, so people got that's got to be looked at more deeply, because these boys are real young.
Bro, some of them, bro, I forgot. You know the situation. I forgot her name.
The Drea.
Yeah. She was praying on bro since he was in high school, going to his games.
I think bro wanted
bro about the same age as her son.
It don't matter if he won that or not. It's still praying.
I think he was like with that situation with Dre and Jalen Green. I think he was straight. Like he vibe with her, biz.
Yeah, he do vibe, but
like that's still pray. Like imagine and just think about the genders reverse. Like. But that's like a grown ass man going to a high school basketball game, watching a cheerleader. Wait, as soon as she turned 18, he pouncing, get her pregnant, bro. The world have an outrage.
Yeah, in the Doms, like they be getting mottoed by the older NBA players. You feel me? Like, but they smarter. You feel me? Because they been through that. They seen all that. Because some of these boys, they don't have no game, bro. All they know is about is just playing basketball.
I think
they're not used to, you feel me, girls hollering at them. Yeah.
I think it's also green how like some of the older NBA players just watch it play out. You know, like some of them be bitter. You know, because like, you know, the young people come in and they get like these bigger contracts, all these other things. So they like, oh, like I ain't really gonna look out for you. You feel me? Like you gonna do whatever you want to do. You know, but you know, some of them know, some of them be knowing.
Yeah, like, but they said, you know, they said that world grimy, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And plus, on top of that,
be sleeping with coaches' wives, bro. It's a grimy world, bro. Like if you're a rookie, you break your dom, and you got that NBA player that's been in the league for longer. They got more money than you.
Don't bring your dom around, man.
Yeah, even in NFL, bro.
I'm gonna show you what you think a rookie, the rookie contract got her. I'm gonna show you what a veteran contract do to her ass, bitch. Like
this is a grimy world.
And you gotta think about it. Even if they do put them on game, bro, a lot of people gotta learn through going through it, bro. I can tell you everything in my head, bro. Old head don't know how it is now, bro. Old head don't want me to live. Old head don't want me to X, Y, and Z. But like you said, bro, if it's somebody I've been watching since I was a Jet, and I get an opportunity to slide, them boys going every time, fam.
How do y'all feel about like taking the whole NBA thing aside? Like you was with a girl, a friend with benefit. You feel me? And then you end up getting her pregnant, and you like, I don't want the baby, but she want the baby. Like, how would y'all go about that?
I'm always
or how y'all feel about it? Not go about it, but how y'all feel about like.
I'm always on the side, bro. You lay down, bro. You You gotta man up too, bro.
Me too, dog. That's how I feel, bro.
It can't be you lay down and then you just like you don't want to deal with your responsibilities.
Yeah,
even
like
if, even if you don't want no dealings with the dom, that's straight. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta know that that kid ain't asked for that. You feel me? So
yeah.
It's either you gonna man up, or you gonna be a deadbeat.
Yeah, like you ain't had like you feel me? You don't want to that choice. You had that choice, to lay down, to not use protection, do what you had to do. You got to man up when the child come here.
I don't care. Like I be seeing some bitter BMs, but I be seeing some bitter BMs. I be like understanding like sometimes why like niggas don't want to go through with it or niggas don't want to deal with that side of the BM. But like at the end of the day, bro, you gotta do whatever is best for your child. But that's your seed at the end of the day. So.
But a lot of niggas, they be mad at the jet because the dom kept the jet. But it's like, bro, who told you to bust in it? You feel me, bro? Because they really be mad, especially when it's like a shotty that it's like, damn, I ain't want you to have my jet. But why you was greasing raw?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You made that choice, bro. You gotta live with it.
Facts.
Yeah,
that decision,
don't take it
bro.
out on the jet. Don't take it out on like, oh, you don't want to be there for the kid. But it's like, bro, like.
Speaking of that, do you agree? All right, you saying being there for the kid, right? Do he have to attend like baby showers and stuff?
I mean, I feel like baby showers are like a part of the luxury of like when they want to be together, like.
So he don't have to attend it.
I feel like if you gonna, what the main thing that you gotta attend to is just the child, bro. Like being there for the child. So, like, I mean, the baby shower is a memory for the child, kind of, in a way. So,
Do you think like it is nowadays, dog? Or
is it though?
Like I think
like bringing gifts and stuff,
yeah, it's for the child, that's something like I feel like that's something like if you have like professional cameraman, all that stuff, or not even professional cameraman, but you just take pictures and stuff. That's something like the child could look back at, like, oh, like this was for you, type shit.
Because if let's say you think about it, the nigga aspect, right? So like, it's like, dang, I gotta pay for this, I gotta pay for that. I don't even want to be with Jet. You feel what I'm saying? And majority of the gifts that come in, going with her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not rocking with her because they baby gifts. You feel me? So, especially in the infant stage, she gon', you know what I'm saying, breastfeed, take care of the Jet. So it's like, I'm not. If you already said I don't want you to be a part of this for real, you're not gonna go to the baby shower. You're not gonna be involved, bro, because that's more money out your pocket.
I be hating seeing that though, bro. I be hating seeing like like I did one time see like a male throw his own baby shower.
How for real?
Like, how he did that?
Like he threw his own baby shower. Like,
but where the baby at? No,
I've never seen that. No,
that I ain't never seen.
I did see that, bro. I did see what
like online or like you knew
online,
the person.
Not personal. Online. Like he threw his own baby shower. Dom had her baby shower, and then he threw his own baby shower.
That's weird, bro.
Is it weird?
I think that's weird because the baby not involved in his sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
but we talked about this last week though. Do you see these? Speaking of all these reasons, is that why the woman be thinking like the child is completely hers and you can get her sometimes like 100% the child is mine. You as the father, you could just get visitation and stuff. And the baby is not really yours.
And that's the thing, right? So when that ideology come out, and I be hearing women spew that, then you can't be mad at the nigga for not being fully involved in doing what you want him to do. Because how you expect me to go 100% in on something that it's not yours, or you don't even feel comfortable with me being with the jet. Like, bro, even when Haley was like, oh, I get super nervous when I gotta leave my jet with DDG. Why? Yeah, that's his daddy. Cause
like a lot of women have that sentiment, like they don't want to. They kind of scared to leave their baby with the father.
Yeah. But one thing I did hear though,
come from like trauma issues and stuff.
But one thing I did hear though that made a lot of sense. There was like the reason as soon as the baby come out, there's such a tight bond is because it grew in her body. But usually for the man or the husband in certain situations, it's like, well, it should be in most situations, but in certain situations, like it probably take a year for them to be like, damn, it's me.
Yeah, that's really my child.
Like, And I think, and I've heard men say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like some men say, bro, they ain't realize they didn't feel like a father until the second jet for real.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. Like we said, like I think last week or before that, like even Animal Kingdom is kind of like that too.
Yeah.
Like the women feel more attached to the baby.
Besides penguins,
you see
though.
You see the women taking care. You know what penguins do?
Oh, so after the Dom laid it, well, this for emperor penguins to be exact. But after the Dom laid the egg, the husband pretty much like keep it warm and it stay with the husband the whole time. And then as soon as it hatch, they go on like this big migration where, so all the Doms are free. So they lay the egg, and then all the mates or whatever, they gotta watch the egg until it hatch, and then once all of because they usually hatch around the same time. Once all that happened, then all the men go with the jet and they go find a Dom that had the baby, and then that's when they're reunited.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
I learned that from Happy Feet.
Speaking about that, there was a video going around, right? So this couple, they was together for quite a long time. Basically, they had a jit that was 6 years old, and he found out that jit wasn't his. The kid wasn't his, and his sister, because they had a bond with the baby. You feel me? His family had a bond with the baby. At another child birthday party, they invited the kid that wasn't his, and he was snapping. He was like, "Why did you invite her? Why did you invite her? Get her out of here! Get her out of here! Like, get both of them out of here!" And the little child was like, "Daddy, you don't love me anymore. Daddy, you don't love me anymore." But his sister was like, let them stay. What you doing? Everybody, his family was snapping on him. You feel me? Like, why are you tripping? Let them be here. We want them to be here. Like, but he was like, no, nah, let them go, man. Nah, I don't want them here. Man. Why y'all doing this to me? So, do you feel like how y'all feel about it? Like, do you feel like how would you feel if your family did that to you?
That's
bro?
a tough situation.
It is, because I feel like people are not looking at all sides.
All right, is this crazy to say?
What?
Is this crazy to say? Right.
Mm-hmm.
A Dom get. Damn, that sounds crazy.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I can say.
Don't fake it, bro. Don't fake it, bro. Go.
Would you say that situation is on par or close to, let's say, if a Dom get SA'd, like that trauma, and then they have that baby, and it's like, oh, that's still the father. You should let him come around.
That's dark.
That's dark though, right?
Dark.
But the only reason I make that comparison,
That's
that
dark.
the trauma, I feel like the trauma is on the same level, bro.
But they
Not the same level, but you know what I'm saying? Trauma is trauma. You feel me? But I don't know, bro. That's trauma, bro.
That is trauma, though.
6 years.
Not talking to that situation, but I feel like, I think, based on the video, like, they not taking his trauma into consideration.
And that's crazy.
They think
bro.
that he should just be cool, and the mom, especially the mom, like, using the child to manipulate. Because the mom was like, that's all you knew. That's all she knew you was for 6 years. She knew you. Talking back at the camera. She knew you.
Funny, bro.
She knew you for 6 years as her dad. Why you doing this to her? And the little child, bro. Hey, get it.
Listen, after 6 years, bro.
The little child, bro. Get
After 6 years, you got one on me. You got one on me.
You taking care of the jet?
After 6 years, bro.
Nah, man. I'm bushing jit, man. Get out of here. Daddy, you don't love me no more. Get out of here, man.
I can't fathom that, bro. But like after 6 years, bro, it's like, bro, you got me. You got one on me. You got me. But, you know,
I can't. So I'm gonna be real.
Like,
I can't answer that question because the mindset I'm in right now, man, get that jet from around me. but
Facts, but 6 years.
But 6 years, like
crazy.
I see you as my, especially if it's a daughter too. Like I ain't gonna like, hey, okay, I think it'd be easier to walk away if it was a son or a daughter. I don't know, bro.
Because like a son, you looking at, that's your legacy, bro. You feel me? That's my.
But that's what I'm saying that because it's like,
no, it's not. It's not gonna be easy either.
The reason I say that is because
it's not gonna be easy.
Son legacy, bro. Like you gonna look at, bro. I'm raising somebody else's legacy, bro.
Nah. It's not gonna be easy.
You got me, bro.
You got me, bro. Like, got what up on me, bro.
I can't say that because I ain't got no jits, bro. I can't answer that
Yeah, I
question.
can't.
man.
Yeah, fact. I can't talk about it, but like how I'm feeling right now, though, that whole situation is messed up.
Doing how I am.
Plus, she like, I'm sorry, like it was just one little mistake.
Nah,
like,
bro, you knew. She knew, bro.
Especially the jit come around like, you don't love me no more. You not
Yeah,
my
and the
Come on,
legit
bruh,
like,
tough,
daddy, you don't love me no
That's
more,
tough,
dad.
bruh.
As a
Like,
real nigga, bro. As a
That's
real
tough,
nigga,
bruh.
bro. As a real nigga, bro.
That's
I can't even
tough,
say it, bro.
What?
As a real nigga, bro. You know what I mean? You just gotta view Jit as like your adopted Jit and stay with Jit.
Yeah, you gotta.
But the Dom, bro, the Dom gotta feel me
grits.
somehow, bro.
But
I
all
don't know, bro.
Nah, she grits.
Off that topic, how y'all treating your family after that?
I mean, they created a bond with the jit too, so it's like, you gotta.
But you
understand.
probably told them before, don't invite them.
But you
Like,
gotta understand.
I'm gonna
bro,
be
you
here.
can't- Like,
Don't
the
surprise
sister-
me, bro.
The sister probably looking at Jit like, damn,
That's
like,
that's still Niecy.
that's niece. That's my niece. I've been with her for 6 years.
Cause you gotta understand, it's easier for the siblings, like, cause regardless, that wasn't a, you know what I'm saying, like direct child, but they built that bond. I'm still auntie. That's
mom
like,
and dad, mom
that's
and
like
dad
you,
probably like,
your best, your homeboy.
I'm saying at the same time he hurting, bro. Like don't
hurting,
bring
bro,
them around me
yeah,
right now,
bro.
bro. Please don't bring them around me right now, bro. Like
That's tough,
why are they here, bro?
Cause like
Hey,
I get,
shorty, like I'm sorry, y'all.
nah, you need to find a way to make Dom not be here though, bro.
like.
Yeah, bring her cousin or something. Nah, bro. You, bro. If you want me
pick
to,
up the jit,
you want me to accept Jit, you got her mama here. Nah, cuz.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the perpetrator in front of me.
Mom grits, bro.
Like no matter how I'm feeling by looking at her,
Mom
I might like hurt your feelings, bro. I'm gonna hurt Jit feelings. I'm gonna hurt the child
six
feelings.
years.
Bro.
Mom
That's
grits
crazy.
though, bro. Mom grits for sure.
But I can get why the family still want that. Cause it's like you have a best friend, bro, and your Jits, that's your nephews, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I already built that. That's like I'm auntie, whatever. I'm uncle, whatever. You feel me? But, bruh,
Nah, bro.
I can't be mad at bro though.
Like, think about that shit, bro. That's real trauma, bro.
That messed me up, bro.
Trauma, fam,
Cause you know the Dom knew who the real baby
Yeah,
daddy was,
man,
bro.
That's real trauma.
They be knowing who the real baby daddy was, bro.
and you ain't gonna know you don't know how long cuz gonna take to get over it too, bro.
That's certain thing you never get over, bro.
But I bet the family gonna still invite Jit.
That's one of the ones.
Just
that
let
you
me
probably
know,
don't get
bro.
over.
Let me know not to be around, bro.
That's one of the ones you probably don't get over ever, bro.
But then like how
6 years, bro. You
y'all say y'all would still treat Jit or like you adopted, but how would y'all co-parent?
Ain't no code nothing, bro.
That's what I'm saying though.
But this goes back
Then
to
she
who,
might throw that in your face. That's not even your child. Blah blah blah.
Bro,
blah.
you got
She
one
might, She
time.
might throw that in your face.
You got one
not
time.
even the baby. I'm talking about the baby.
No, I'm saying
mom.
you got one
She
time.
might throw that in your face. Like that's not even your child.
It's
Blah
gonna be
blah blah.
awkward.
But it goes back to
That's what I'm
the aunt situation, bro. It's like you can't be in Jit life if you don't want nothing to do with Dom, bro, because it's not
That's what
gonna
I'm
work.
saying. Or even the real dad, like I don't want to cut around my Jit.
I'll slap
Like,
that
nah,
boy.
what
Where
you
you was
do?
at 6 years ago, bro?
Nah, what you do, bro?
Nah, bro, I'll slap,
Nah,
bro.
I don't want bro around my Jit, bro. Why you gonna slap bro though?
To say that out,
It
where you was at
his
6
fault.
years ago?
It wasn't his fault. Cause
I
no,
don't care.
she tricked everybody,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, bro.
I hide it from bro too.
She deceived
Also,
everybody,
grimy.
bro.
All right, you should understand as a man. You should understand that and not disrespect me like that, bro. I already got sides for 6 years, and you gonna say stay away from your Jit? Yeah, all right.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
tough,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, all right.
Facts. That's a tough situation.
But
But then that put the kid in a weird situation, bro. That put the kid in a very weird.
because the kid looked like she still don't understand what's going
she
on.
can't. She a
Cause
Jit.
she like, daddy, bro. So you really gonna do me like this?
I ain't gonna lie, that daddy would have messed me up though, bro. It would have
I'm
broke
like,
me.
shut up. I might just shut the party up, man. Everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go.
I'm over here hurting.
Everybody gotta leave.
I look down, Daddy, what happened?
Everybody got.
You gonna have to lock me up, bro.
Just stop
man.
playing with me, bro.
Bro, what, bro?
That's tough, bro.
And the Jit gonna be messed up forever, bro. Like my daddy just walked out my life for no reason, whole time.
That's crazy, man.
And you know the mama not gonna really tell her the truth, bro.
Facts, she's not.
Damn, I feel for bro. I'm praying for bro, dog. That's tough, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's
Bro,
crazy,
bro wouldn't have been in that situation if he got a DNA test, though.
Yeah.
Facts, dog.
That is
They should
facts.
make it mandatory, bro.
I'm just saying, it's
That's
like
crazy.
that's like buying a car without getting your car note, man.
That mean he ain't know she cheated at all, bro.
Yeah, he was oblivious.
I think he found out like cause he felt he had a sense that the baby don't look like.
No, what happened? The mama kept. I think the mama kept on saying something too, like, "They don't really look like us," but.
Nah, that's crazy. His mom?
Yeah, you know, moms be knowing.
Yeah,
moms be knowing, bro.
Yeah,
but she, I guess she probably brought it up to bro, and she wanted to wait till like the features develop. It's like, man, nothing to develop. I like you know, like sometimes they look like the mom side, but it's like, come on, fam, we got strong genes. Something should have popped up on shit that I see familiar, but
man, there should be mandatory jail time for some.
Nothing
shit
gonna
like
happen.
That,
Nothing gonna happen to them.
Mandatory jail time for some shit like that.
6 years, dude.
6 years, man. That's
all bro had to do was get a DNA test. He would have been
done. Probably did a lot, bro. 6 years, cuz.
That's hurtful.
I ain't gonna lie, at that point, bro. Nah, bro, everything easy to say because you're not in that situation. I'm about to say at that point, you might as well just take care of it.
I'm telling you.
That pain different, though, bro. That pain. Because you got to understand, bro.
It's going to be more painful getting rid of Jit or, like, trying to get rid of Jit. Just still calling you and stuff. Like, damn, like, yo, I wish you was here. I wish about it. It'll be more painful dealing with that than just, you know, just buckling down and being like, you know, you got me, bro. You got me.
But at the end of the day, you still got to think, bro. There's a high chance you're going to be passive aggressive towards Jit, bro. And that's going to be a bad environment for Jit to grow up in,
Yeah,
bro.
he's still going to have a little animosity.
Resentment, bro. Like, Jit going to say something. Bro, you're not even my daughter, bro. Dang. Like, damn, where that came from, Pops?
Hey, so, what y'all boys... what y'all boys would have did if, the pastor was like, hey, shut them doors, lock them doors. I'm going to need $100 from everybody in this room before y'all leave. What y'all boys think about that, man? Like, what y'all boys think about the whole thing with Warren Sapp and how he did his church, basically?
His church? Go ahead.
It's not Warren Sapp?
No, why you laughing? Marvin Sapp.
That's why, nigga.
Marvin
Sapp. Why I'm laughing? You ain't hear the word?
That shit Warren Sapp. That's a football player.
You ain't hear the word, nigga?
Marvin Sapp.
Bro, I'm like, bro, what? Bro? I'm waiting for you to say something, man.
What y'all boys would
If I'm being real, I'm keeping it 100 bean. Social media took it out of context. And,
what you mean?
Nah, what I mean like, cause when I'm watching the videos, bro, the way it was describing it, I went back to watching myself. The way it was said, they made it seem like it was gunpoint, woody woo, etc., etc. The way he went about it, he could have went about it different ways. However, the way people portrayed it, they made it seem like, oh, he was holding the congregation at gunpoint, and then all the pastors on the front, they got to chill. If you want to tell the story, tell the whole story. He said, you know, let's try to hit this goal. Everybody in the congregation, if I give 20, and then he said all the pastors, you know, it costs to be up here. You know, as a leader, we all gonna give 100, and everybody else donate. You know what I'm saying? He took out his wallet, they took out their wallet, etc., right? You know what I mean? But the way people making it seem like, because even his tone wasn't even a malicious tone. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the body language, the tone, all of that. It's just him trying to raise it. You feel what I'm saying?
You should be his lawyer, dog. I think he explained it just like that.
Bro,
you should be his lawyer, bro.
I'm just
saying, bro.
I'm just saying, though, bro. Like,
in the biblical standpoint, I feel like he led with greed, bro. Because the Bible says, bro, like, God love a cheerful giver. So if they not giving cheerfully, because the way he said lock the doors, he was serious, bro.
Yeah, like,
because I think he said it twice. He was like, I'm serious. Usher, lock the door. Go lock the door. You feel me? So at that point, if they not willing or being happy while giving or willfully giving, there's no point of collecting it anymore. So I feel like his tone was kind of aggressive, but it was like, at first he had sent me TMZ like he was arrested for kidnapping.
No.
Like they made that part up, but
no, they made it.
He said that's an old clip. He said that's an old clip,
and it's old because I think that happened like last year. It just resurfaced.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, putting a number on it, bro. It's like, fam, like he could have been like, you know, give whatever y'all can give, you know. But he put an exact number on there.
But because sometimes the boys be doing that to manipulate, bro.
I've been to churches where people say that, like I've, you know what I'm saying, and.
You fessed up, you paid up.
Huh?
You paid up.
If I ain't have it, I ain't have it, bro. No, because I've been to churches where it was like, oh, We gonna collect in waves, you know. If you could donate $5 right now, slide donate $5. Now we doing a wave of 10. Now we doing a wave of 20.
So do you think the ushers let people leave?
Bro, they're not gonna physically stop nobody, bro.
Yes, but they did though. You was serious,
bro.
The man was serious.
Bro, you're not
bro.
stopping me, bro. I'm
alright, bro.
You're not stopping me, bro.
You jump your team.
You know what I'm saying?
They hit you with a 2-piece.
And then I don't get up. I could just sit in the seat. I'm gonna just sit there like, all right, cool. What's going on, man?
All right, we don't want with the mask over there. He ain't giving nothing. At that point, no ushers was ready for whatever, nigga.
One thing I can't say though. One thing I do.
You see the ushers pull out a baton, nigga.
One thing I do say though, man, like
that nigga right there, dog.
Some people a lot of people in the congregation, they need to stop taking the pastor word as law. Mm-hmm. Like if something sound weird, hey yo, pastor, you tripping right now? Man. Like what's up with you? You know what I mean? But
the thing, everybody looks shocked, bro.
But I'm saying like you stand up like that. You set up, you know, you familiar with your church, all that other stuff, and then you tell the pastor like, yo, you tripping. Pastor look at you like,
oh no, that's time and place, bro. You're not standing in front of the whole church. You gonna get jumped.
You can't go back.
I just told you people think his word is. I just told you people think the pastor word is law. You think I'm gonna check the pastor in front of everybody? No, that's stupid. But on
that's how everybody feel to it. At that point, where you gonna check the pastor?
Hey, yo, pastor.
When he logged everything, where you gonna
pastor, bro?
Where you gonna have a chance to do it?
He was tripping. Cause and what
you gonna say after you get 100?
No,
I ain't gonna lie, pastor.
Look, you gotta understand. You can't.
Here's my 100, but
you can't force money out my pocket.
The boys gonna wait in your pocket.
Come on, fam.
Ushers, grab his phone. Grab his phone.
You can't force money out my pocket. You can't force money out my pocket, fam.
No, because the way he said it, bro, at that point, that boy was ready to snatch phones too, man.
You can't say.
Usher snatch his
phone.
And
then on top of that, you know, he made sure everybody on the pulpit was the first ones to really start giving up. You see them, everybody was taking out bread. Is there other ways he could have went about it? Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes them boys be doing that too. Like, that's the art of sell.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Cause like,
you have to use 100 you already had, probably for the church.
Yeah, bro. Like
people see you put 100, you put more.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a
psychology. But I've seen goals, and the reason I think he did that for show is because of the theatrics, and it was on live, etc., etc. You know, people like doing stuff, especially when the camera's out. You know what I mean? Do that extra theatrical stuff, like, oh yeah, this is really gonna get them going. Lock the doors.
Yeah. Because I think with him too, it was more such of a big deal because people think like he has money already, like a millionaire type, and they're like, "Pastor, I ain't even want money from us."
Yeah, and like I said, because I've seen
he ain't got no bag. I mean, he is a millionaire, probably.
But he probably doing it as a congregation.
Yeah,
but that's why it made like the headline was bigger and stuff. Because they're like, wait, ain't you supposed to have money? Why you?
Yeah, bro. But like I said, bro, especially if you're not really in that environment and you don't go as often, certain things look crazy, right? Because I've been in a smaller scale where, like to say, it's not a mega church and the church got to get paid and the pastor's trying to collect from the congregation.
Yeah.
And not understanding all that goes into running a church, to have a building, to have access to the pastor at all times, to be able to use the church for free to get married, all these extra other ordeals that come into it that people that's been going there for a while take advantage of, but when it's time to actually maintain it, it looks crazy. Yeah. He's like, oh, I can't get no bread. But it's like, you think it's free to keep the church up? You know what I mean? But I've seen...
You got paid tithes, right?
But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
But yeah, I feel like he could have went about it.
Yeah, of course. But I've seen a lot of churches where they're like, oh yeah, we got to raise this amount of money, and if everybody in here give this X, Y, Z, we'll get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? I just doing math.
Yeah.
But I think it was just blown out of proportion because social media blow everything out of proportion. Yeah, social media blow everything out of proportion. Like we had this talk before. Like there's certain things that's normal in your household. You put it on social media, you're getting dragged.
That's not normal, nigga.
Yeah, like you're getting dragged. You know what I mean? So it's like the more we go into the age of social media and people want to record everything, you gonna get checked and caught out on things that was normal. 'Cause that's probably not the first time he did that.
Yeah.
Maybe not the lock the doors part, but that's probably not the first time. You know what I mean?
Lock the doors.
Yeah,
that was the only problem, man. Like lock the doors. Now you looking like you a beggy.
Even if he say lock the doors,
Nah,
bro. If he said the breakdown of the 20,
Nah, that was the lock the door.
Lock the doors feel like
that's set it over top. That's
forcing the issue now, man. Like you got an issue.
At that point, niggas was just standing like this. Nah, I ain't giving. All right, y'all want to give? Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
really probably what it was, bro.
Cause when y'all leave here, y'all finna go to Denny's. Y'all finna go Golden Corral. Y'all gonna eat. Y'all gonna spend money. Go lock the doors. Go lock the doors, dog. Cause you know they be having a little Sunday brunch every day.
Yeah, he said that. He said that. Y'all about to go buy stuff after church.
Yeah, go lock the doors.
That y'all said you ain't having. But I see. Like I told y'all, like I seen a lot of people criticize pastors for saying stuff like that. It's like, bro, it's real though, bro. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to just be able to give whatever I want. Come on, fam. Now when the doors close at the church house, y'all mad. You know what I mean, bro? But
yeah,
that's funny, bro. But let's get into the question of the day. If you can relive the same 24 hours like the movie of Groundhog Day, what day would you consider the perfect day that you would want to relive?
For me, probably the day I was born. You feel me?
Nigga said some dumb junk, y'all boys.
But the day I was born, cuz.
Nigga said something. You don't even
Why
remember
I gotta
that.
be dumb, cuz?
You remember that day?
Why I gotta be dumb?
You remember
bro?
that day though?
Why I gotta be dumb?
All right,
bro?
my fault.
My first time touching.
I apologize.
Touching
I apologize,
earth,
fam.
nigga. It's my first time seeing everything, bro.
Nah, no, you
I
see the
gotta be
hospital
dumb.
room, nigga. You gonna just keep
It's
seeing the
24
same.
hours,
Nigga, you stay in the hospital as
I'm
soon
gonna
as you
be in the hospital
born.
for 24 hours.
Yeah, nigga, bro, you stay there longer, cuz. Bro, you been in the hospital for a couple of days, cuz. Cuz gonna keep reliving the doctor slapping
day
his butt.
24. On day 24, I'm like, take me out, bro.
Nigga,
I'm gonna be speaking, bro.
Bro, every day you gonna be dead and alive at the same time, bro. That's crazy.
You know how many days, how many times I lived this, bro? Take you outside,
Bro,
please.
gonna be 24, an infant coming out the womb. I ain't gonna lie, cuz that's kind of sick, though. The deeper, I ain't gonna lie, the deeper you dissect that day, bro, you wanna keep coming out your you feel me?
My
like,
mom gonna be like, bro, stop sizing me.
That's crazy, fam. Imagine if like
I've been paying all that. Nah.
And when would the day start for real? Because labor be like 14 hours, bro. So is that part of your day, bro?
No, by the time I
labor?
get pushed, when I get pushed, that's when it start, bro.
Oh, nah, you would have to start from that noon, bro. The noon the day you was born, the midnight the day you was born, bro. That's the 24, bro.
What you picking, background energy? What you picking?
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
What you picking?
I got one, bro. I'm waiting. Go ahead, bro.
But he's still thinking, bro.
Bro, I'm always thinking about something, bro.
Doc, I had some good days, bro. I had
Pick one, bro.
some very good days, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. One day I would pick though. One day I would pick. You should remember this day. It was, I think, Hurricane Katrina at
That's messed up, bro. What the heck?
Bro,
Go ahead,
let
bro.
me finish, nigga.
Go ahead, bro.
Mr.
That's
Mr.
wild,
24.
bro. A lot of people got hurt.
Mr.
that day,
24,
bro. Go
Mr.
ahead,
24 birth canal.
bro. Go ahead, bro. That's
It was after Hurricane Katrina hit. I think we was out of school for like 2-3 weeks, and the whole family was here, bro. Like peoples was cooking by the pool on like a gas stove. All my cousins came over. Bro, we playing the biggest game of manhunt outside, bro. All my brothers here, my cousins, my homeboys from across the street, bro. That day was beautiful, bro. Like, it's just, you got the young niggas hanging with the older boys, and we just playing a big game of manhunt. Niggas hiding. You see one of my brothers, he done. Niggas trying to catch him on the way he at. You just see the nigga sprinting full speed down the street, screaming "Free Mandela, Free Mandela." Cause it was like we were playing like manhunt / like freeze tag kind of like if you get caught they bring you to the jail, but like a teammate could come tag you and you free and jump. No, that day was lit, bro.
My sister Navy shower was a good day too.
Yeah.
That's what you picking?
I could pick multiple ones, man. That's tough.
It's a lot of days, but I'll pick that day though. The whole family was together.
I picked first date with my shorty. That was a good date. That was a good date.
Oh.
Hope she watching this.
She be watching.
She be watching.
She be watching. She be bringing stuff up.
Nah, bro, yeah.
Okay.
He's smart.
That was a good date.
He's smart. He's smart. He's smart.
Chat. What y'all picking? What day y'all picking, man? Describe it in the comments.
Bruh said. Who don't be watching it? Yeah, my girl watches for sure. My girl go.
Herky days, they were lit. Though.
That's crazy though. Some people didn't get to enjoy that, bro.
I'm just saying, the aftermath, there was some good days. Man.
What? No school for.
No power.
Especially Katrina. Y'all
Everybody
been
got
wild.
it.
Ain't that Katrina hit New Orleans and stuff?
Yeah, you don't know. I don't care how you try to spin it, brother. That was not my experience.
The whole city was like flooded. That's crazy, bro.
My brother came back from FAU.
I guess that's a perfect day for y'all.
He was chilling at the crib. We was playing games all day. Then when we got the generator popping, barbecuing outside. Them was some good days.
Yeah.
Right.
So you sticking with the? You sticking with that?
We out.
All right, he's sticking with that. All right, bet. No fake.
Chat, man. Go ahead and comment down below. We appreciate y'all as always, man. You feel me? Thank you for the support. No faking. We out.